Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm this guy who teach basic cooking. If you notice, my last video is I thought about the vegetables that you have to cut. So yeah, there's a thing I forgot to tell you is wash the vegetables and anything that you have to cut, right? Last video I forgot to tell you that because I have so much going on in that video, and you know, today we're gonna move on and we're gonna cut some fruits. This is gonna be the last video I'm gonna make about cutting vegetables and fruit. Then we're gonna move on to like cooking. Thinking to start off by teaching you how to use a frying pan and how to heat it up right and what are the oils that we're gonna use. Also, I would appreciate if you support the video by hitting like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate that.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Anyways, yeah. Today we're gonna start with round fruits. Alright, most of the round fruits are round and they move a lot, so you have to stable them. I'm gonna show you another type of a cut. Usually you can do it in tomatoes too, or you can do it in lemons, lime, anything that is round and looks like this. I believe it's called wedges. Alright, the way you cut it. So basically is all you need is cut it in half and cut it in half again, cut it in half again until you get that. Right? I believe it's called wedges. Like I said, you can do this in tomatoes, lime, or anything that looks like this, right? Probably watermelon, right? Alright, pineapple. I'm gonna show you two ways how to cut this. You always want to start cutting this part, alright? It's really easy to remember. Put it in your head. And cut it in half. Right? You can cut it in half again, like this way. Alright, you gotta remember that in the middle of pineapple, there's always a thing you have to cut. It's the hard part there. This thing. Okay? You're gonna set that aside and you can cut it like this. Right? There you go. Oh! Alright, so the second way I can show you to cut it is, by taking up the skins and you start here. Right? You start peeling up the skins. Right? You don't want those in there. To the point that just clean it, right? Then you can just cut it in the same way. Boom, there you go. Alright, honeydew. There's two ways we can cut it too. And it's gonna be the same how I cut the pineapple. There's one thing that you need the skin. There's one thing that you don't need the skin. So same thing here, you just cut one side to stabilize the ingredients. And you cut it again in half. This thing is kind of tricky. No, it's not really tricky. All you need to do here is just take off the seed, right? You probably saw your mom did it before, right? And when we cut it, you can cut it this way. Right, then you can just cut it like this. Cut it in half, then cut it in like wedges like this. Right. The other way is just taking off the skins, right? You gotta cut this part. I'm sorry, forgot. You gotta cut this part, then you're just gonna run your knife. This is gonna be challenging at the first time when you did it because you're gonna cut some of the, not the skin, some of the actual fruit, but once you like practice and practice, it will get easier. Okay? If you notice, I'm not a pro, but I know how to do this. If you do it slower, the slower the better. Now that you cut the skins and the thing, we can just cut it. We can cut it in dice by just cutting them in half and half and half, then dice it. Right, yeah. So, this is a cantaloupe and it's just the same in the honeydew. Alright, you either start cutting this side, then you can skin it like the other way you showed you, or if you want the skin on, it's the same process, but, right? There you go. I just want to show it to you, so if you see this at your home, you can try it, right? You can show it to your mom. Other than that, there's a watermelon, so you can do the same with the watermelon, right? What else we slice for fruits? Berries, you can just cut it in half. I wish we have strawberries. I can show that to you. And also there's an actual way how to cut fruits for like decorations, for like plating and stuff. And that's the thing I didn't kind of learn because I'm focused in cooking, not decorating stuff, right? So there you go. That's most of this video, and I hope you learn, and that's all. Bye. Hope this up. Bye. Say hi to my camera.